2 puan. Kimler possible? Zaszłałem na chuj. Legenda'ya karşı geldik.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's there to clear it. Driving forward. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shevchenko. Zico. Now the finish! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Rafinha. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No goals as yet. Gavi. Zico, good purposeful running this. That's tidy. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Uzbekistan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Uzbekistan have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. He'll try from distance. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the ball's come loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Eric Garcia. Gavi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi on a strong run down the right. Vermin. And there is half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Uzbekistan clearly have been the better side here.
Shevchenko! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pedri. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Right, Shevchenko. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's nice. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Messi.
72,300.
Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the ball's run. Oh, and it's come back out to him. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Coming on the field is
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
substitution in progress.
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Eric Garcia. And he's intervened well there. Odo. Can he get it through? He's looking wide. That's a fabulous... And Shevchenko! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Araujo. Uzbekistan still have the cards to affect this game. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's burst through. Now this could... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Koundé is there, and he can get that clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Neymar!
Coming on the field.
That was very necessary.
Neymar. Number 23. Beckham.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Uzbekistan have been handed a game-changing chance. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now, power or placement? A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Uzbekistan take the lead, and now it's just a question of holding on.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
And he's been shifted off it. No, that's been intercepted. Iñaki Peña. Kubasi. Gavi. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth.
And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. He's looking wide. Chance here to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Shevchenko. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, many people, I think, feel, Peter, that Arthur has great potential. The way he manages to get time on the ball so he can create that space to be able to move it forward with greater comfort and just cause more problems for opposition defences.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Messi! Stuani. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Girona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. Artur. Ball driven towards the far post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Batistuta. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Uzbekistan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a little loose. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, what shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Uzbekistan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Blint. Arthur. Blint. Looks to the other side. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shevchenko! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Driving on and making good progress. Arthur.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Can he put it away? It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Corner number 2 then.
Christian Stuani.
Gets the shot away!
18.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Giovanni certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Number 3. Miguel Gutierrez. Substitutions taking place.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Girona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well read, nice interception. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game...
Zico! Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ruiz de Galarreta. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Gomez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. Lovely bit of skill. And Messi! He's delivered all right! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Uzbekistan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's gone forward. And it's played forward. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Has a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's nicely done. Shevchenko! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Gets his pass away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... And the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The pass has gone astray.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Picks out Britt, shapes to shoot. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Paredes, DeMarcos. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Header! And he hits the net! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nico Williams. The ball has bounced loose now. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. Batistuta! Deftly away. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Yuri calmly anticipates. He's looking wide. Nico Williams. He's got away. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Odo. Short changes him with that pass. Berenguer. Beckenbauer. Odo. And here's Zico. Gomez.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, Red, nice interception. Paredes. Nico Williams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the
Hits one! It's in! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Number 17.
time for changes on both sides, actually. So now the difference is 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Zico,
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming
Williams.
on to replace him is number 13.
and he's been shifted off it.
Romani. Substitution.
Shevchenko. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in a good position. He's had a shot. Yuri clears it away. Has a shot. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem. A finish of true class. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
And there's going to be another change here.
Coming on the
A
field
warm ovation on
is
his way off, and that is the least he deserves. That's at the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Any cars parked on the road outside.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Dava Real.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bayer. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, super ball. Real chance! Uzbekistan yet to have an attempt on goal. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's in!
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now the finish! Has another go! He's delivered all right! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Quality ball. He's beaten the last man. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Messi, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ahmed Costa.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's lofted through here. Good luck with that dink over the top. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Zico! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Strong running down that left flank. Costa. And he's forced to go back. Passing nice and neat.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
649.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat.
Uzbekistan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product.
And decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 15.
Albacete can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Tries to get it clear. Can he find the finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Uzbekistan are looking to go forward now. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Number 6. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Uzbekistan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is good alertness. Works it forward. It's a sweet ball, that. Zico is in a really good position now. And the shot! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Uzbekistan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff their chests proudly. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Shaw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Garnacho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Garnacho. That's a throw. Casemiro.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Uzbekistan still without a single shot on target. De Ligt. Garnacho is sharing after that one. Zico. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Garnacho. And no, he's seen through all of that. Garnacho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Batistuta.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the first half is done. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. Not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life rather than later.
Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot just loves to go forward whenever he can. Shot a goal! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Garnacho with the clearance. Otto. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he goes cross-field, and it's Zico. Messi. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Martinez.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Shevchenko touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Uzbekistan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! And he's found the net! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Uzbekistan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Uzbekistan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Has been indicated.
Casemiro. Flashes it across. Canova. And that will be the final act. Uzbekistan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Uzbekistan can be...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show, absolutely crucial. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collection. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
DiMarco. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zico, he's tried one! Has another go!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Quarter of an hour played. So we're still where we started right now. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Dumfries. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, there's a player.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Barella. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Dumfries. Zico. Zico puts his foot on the gas. Zico! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up for a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shevchenko goes steaming forward. Always onto this.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's their second corner of the game. Gets the shot away! And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckenbauer. Barella. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Mkhitaryan. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he finish? In he goes again. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Dumfries. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Uzbekistan get their 4th corner. A real chance! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And he welcomes it in. And a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Uzbekistan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
And Martinez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And the keeper beats it away. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
DiMarco.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 10, Lautaro Martinez.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Messi. Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field.
And he's managed to get rid.
Mbappe. Number 23.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Mbappe. Beckham. Oh, what a puck. Can he put it away? And he's found the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Uzbekistan give themselves a chance of a fifth. And that's it. Uzbekistan bow out, defeat sealing their fate.
You that today's match day program.
After all, well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Garnacho. Garnacho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Just eases him off the ball. Shaw is very much the model of the modern day fullback. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Chance here to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Shaw. Can he latch on to this? Hoyland! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Hoyland. Garnacho. Garnacho. Messi. And it's Zico.
Uzbekistan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's found a way past. He is through here. Showing good feet. Messi! Yes! They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thuram tries making a foray down the right. Garnacho.
1 minute added time.
Ugarte. Over to the left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And we hit half-time. Uzbekistan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. He's played him through. Hoyland!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
The attendance for this match was 71,641.
Maguire gets across to intercept that.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram aimed beyond the defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Ligt. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. He's got away. Real chance here. And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Now it's Zico. Shapes to shoot. Ugarte to Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well measured ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ugarte does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Otto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Very nicely done. That has been knocked clear. We reached the midway point in extra time. Then 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running. Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Bayer herring after the ball here. Beckenbauer. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Shevchenko. Zico. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer, coming on the field.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, nicely intercepted. And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
And stepping up, the skipper.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Uzbekistan looking to draw level. Big character, big moment, big save. Manchester United are looking for comfort. Saved! Keeper brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So this one to restore parity.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Garnacho will take the third penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Uzbekistan are looking to keep pace here. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Messi. Batistuta touches it back, and he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Zico, chance! We've got it all! There is the breakthrough! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And he's there to clear it. Uzbekistan are looking to go forward now.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to check.
He's had a hit! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Shevchenko. Dumfries. Oh, this looks sharp. DiMarco crosses it into the... Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Mkhitaryan ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. But shot a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Mkhitaryan. Damian. Bastoni. DiMarco. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant.
He's got a side of goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Zico really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Has a shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Zico!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Zico!
Mkhitaryan. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Smashing header. Good delivery, but no joy.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now it's Messi. Messi!
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
It's Zico! Dumfries. And the counter is on. Mkhitaryan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now DiMarco. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And here's Zico. There's the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Half an hour gone in the second half. DiMarco puts them all in. Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Number 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
Oh, it's come loose. Beckenbauer does well to stand firm and defend it.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played back towards his own goal.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field is number
DiMarco
13.
goes short.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Shevchenko. And he's there to belt it away. Mkhitaryan. Nicely aimed pass. Martinez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on...
No.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it's in the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in a deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Zico. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Timber.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gabriel, Saliba, and here's Martinelli. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's burst through. Saka. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often...
He's gone for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he thumps it clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Odo. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Shevchenko. Timber. Saliba. Now Timber. Ødegaard. For Martinelli. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all
He's tried one! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Uzbekistan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Rice. Saka. Tries to dink it through. And that should get the job done. Shevchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saliba.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Nice piece, had a hit! And yes, it's there! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Martinelli. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. I was going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Havertz. Partey. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Odo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shapes to shoot! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game, and
Has a goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Saka has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And they're back on the ball again. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Saka.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's in plenty of space here. Keeper sees it all the way. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And we are already back underway. Gabriel. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. And it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Picked out, and the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 7 minutes in extra time is number 7, Andrei Shevchenko.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Gabriel. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi has it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rice. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please refrain from parking outside.
Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? It's skewed away. Zico. Nice control. Zico. It's Zico! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Corner number 2 then. And he'll shoot here! Out of play for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Uzbekistan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Very much into the last knockings.
1 minute at a time.
He's played him through. Now there's a Saka! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
There's the header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Uzbekistan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Uzbekistan.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Bellingham. And he's had a hit!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here a peach.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running for.
You can run onto that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, this looks sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's messy. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. That is offering a wry smile there.
Forwards and with intent. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. And now the hit! Xavi Alonso takes control of it and he's on the move. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cruyff. Yamal.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Lewandowski.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And now they can spring out of defence. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga short changes him with that pass. Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
1 minute added time.
Barcelona have First 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Oh, what a climb! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Played long and they could be in here. Araujo. That's Guardiola. Valde. Great ball if he can get there. The message is clear, none shall pass. Valde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Has a goal! Corner number 2 then. And he'll shoot here! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And in Yamal! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 67 minutes is number 25, Yamal. Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 9, Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Cannavaro with the clearance. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on chance! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona with 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shapes to shoot! Now, he's been caught on it here. And it's come back out to him. It's off target and by quite a way. The final 5 minutes. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Balde. And it's Beckham. Balde. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Minutes has been indicated.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, here's a chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. And that gets things running. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. David Villa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior gets into some... in for a header!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi could go all the way here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The ball has bounced loose now. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lewandowski.
That's positional gold, utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa. Maradona. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Yamal. And it's lofted through here. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Lewandowski, that has been cut short. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries the cut back. Tchouaméni tries to clear. He's gone for goal. And he's had it nicked away. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
The attendance for this match was
Yamal.
70,987.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 18. Yamal. Coming on the field.
There's the clearance.
Number 6. Petri. Number 9.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get away here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Camavinga.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is a little undercooked. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
So there's going to be another change here. Mikel Oyarzabal coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. 5 minutes left on the clock. Alvarez. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball he's in here! So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. And here's Alvarez. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Messi. Alvarez. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockouts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, great chance. Shot a goal!
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior. Well, that is a good challenge from him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Foden, Batistuta, and he's on his way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. Throw in. Chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Threads one in. Played back. Nicely weighted ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Uzbekistan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Spread neatly. That is lovely. Ball is over the line. Played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Cleared away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Bellingham. And here's Mohamed Salah. Back into the middle. Mohamed Salah. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, super ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Uzbekistan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we have our very first corner. And a shot! Vinicius Junior. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shomorodov, great hit! Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Batistuta. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Foden. Batistuta, and the shot! Batistuta looking sharp there. And he was quick to react. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Picked out brilliantly. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Great chance! It's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hakimi. And the keeper beats it away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe.
Added time.
Played back in. Mbappe. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hello, everybody.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Uzbek